Welcome back on Reddit stories. r/Askreddit. What's something that's hated for no reason? Actors because of the characters they played. I read that the woman who played Bryan Cranston's wife on Breaking Bad still gets hate mail. The girl that tried to get Jim to cheat on Pam with her in The Office gets hate too. Her pet died, and she got a bunch of messages saying good, and she deserves it. Edit. Here is what she said. If anyone is wondering what it was like to be on The Office, the best comedy of this century, I just posted something on Instagram about how my dog was murdered, and a bunch of people were like, "Fuck you, Kathy, she deserved it." So, there ya go. By murdered she means her dog was killed by another animal. Guy Fieri. Dude has donated millions to charity and done phenomenal things for the world, but because he has spiked blonde hair and is a meme, people hate on him. Guys liking feminine things. I grew up in Vietnam and lived there until the age of 15. I'm a guy who played dolls and house with my elder sister, who is 6 years my senior, when I was 5 to 6 and subsequently received so much flack and jeering from fellow elementary classmates, both boys and girls, as well as homeroom teachers, after I accidentally blurted out about my abnormal playing activities to the world, or my small world. Luckily, my parents just let me be. My dad later told me to not reveal my interests to anyone whom I do not know well out of concern that I might be bullied. He personally bought me a Sailor Moon action figure. Liking things meant for people way younger than you. My 17-year-old brother likes Thomas the Tank Engine. Has a huge layout with buildings, trees, storylines, the whole thing. My dad and his girlfriend refuse to buy it for him and actively ridicule him for it. Like, WTF is it to you? GM crops. They literally have the power to end world hunger with the ability to grow with less resources and more nutrition. But people have this misguided idea of natural and organic, as if the vegetables we consume on a daily basis haven't already been significantly altered over 10,000 years of human agriculture. Did you know that over half the vegetables we eat didn't evolve naturally and never even existed before humans started taking the effects of evolution into their own hands? Yeah, GM is the same thing, only just not the long way around. Using a computer for its intended purpose, even if it's old, as long as it still works. Edit. I'm going to specify what I mean. Basically, I use older computers as old as 12 years old, and I use them to run applications that a Chromebook can't run. I bring some laptops to my school, but there are some people who are bothered on how old the PC is, and often bug me to buy a new one. Cosplay, it's just makeup and acting. Literally everyone does it on Halloween. But once you put a name to it, it's weird. It's just an art form. Sure, some people can be cringy, but the actual art itself isn't. Pre-built gaming PCs. I'll pay a few $100 extra to not have to deal with the hassle of finding all the parts I need, waiting for them all to arrive, assembling them, having something not work, troubleshooting for 6 hours to figure out what's not working, returning that part, and waiting for the replacement, assembling with that part, realizing another part wasn't working right. Then, happy holidays. When I worked retail, I had a customer throw a fit about our happy holidays signs because this is America and most people here are Christian. Later, I found out this sentiment is nauseatingly common. Happy holidays includes Christmas. You're literally throwing a fit about not excluding people. That's a serious concern. Basic women. Let women like things, even if they are commonly liked and mainstream. It's not hurting anybody that a large group of women enjoy pumpkin spice lattes or watch reality TV or enjoy taking a trip to Target. It makes them happy, so why should it annoy so many other people? Tattoos. It's not even your body. I understand if someone with face tattoos with eardrops or nasty quotes on his body might scare you. That I get a bit. But if someone wants a freaking butterfly, let them geez. And people saying, oh, but it will look bad when you're old. Well, everything will look bad when you get old. New music. A ton. Not all. People think their generation's music was better than whatever is current. It is hard to accept that your teenage music sucked to the generation before. It is a cycle and the wheels keep on turning. Post Malone. Source. I hate him for no reason. Well, not no reason. I hate his face tattoos and his hair. I hate his outfits. I hate the stupid expressions he always makes. I hate the way he talks, even if what he says is good. I mean, the list goes on. So I technically do have reasons, but they are stupid reasons. In fact, I hear he's a great person, but for fuck's sake, that entire vibe he puts out just grinds my gears. Immigrants. One of the arguments I've heard, they are taking our jobs. I came to your country after leaving my family behind, paying thrice the tuition fees for the same education, paying health insurance which is free to you, and at a disadvantage generally. Still you can't reach the level of skill required, you're still mad immigrants are taking your job. It's like immigrants work twice as hard to be recognized as just as mediocre as you. Feminist. Have never met one who did anything remotely annoying. Yet the internet tells me they are everywhere pushing crazy things. I keep seeing them compared to Nazis, incels and other extremists groups. The only examples I ever see are strawman Twitter posts or hypotheticals. Spiders. When people see spiders or pictures of spiders, their reaction is kill it with fire. But why? Sure, there are some venomous spiders, but for the most part, they live their lives eating all those other insects that do bad things, like flies walking on poo, and then on your sandwich, mosquitoes, wasps, termites, etc, etc. They help us, and yet people hate them, because they have 8 legs and look scary. Unless you're a bug in its web, how can they be scary? Games or shows that are deemed bad or get hated on because of the fan base or community. I had a buddy who was playing Fortnite the other day and a bunch of people were making fun of him because he was playing a trash game. I asked them why they say that, and this is the response I got. That game is full of toxic 8-year-olds who say dumb stuff and simp for some cosmetic item. Okay, so what? Some dumb kids play the game. Big whoop. But what does that say about the game itself? This same argument could go for shows and other games. It was the best example I could think of, so thank you.